Prodigal Steve returns to the darkest dungeon. How's it going, everybody? Last episode was a disaster. We were unable to stop the hag, which is perhaps the greatest understatement I've seen, certainly recently and absolutely in this game. We're in a bad spot. We have just north of 4,000 gold, and we need to rectify that situation before we do anything else. So what I'm going to do here is head on a long mission to the ruins. I've brought an antiquarian with in the hopes of acquiring antiques that can be sold for tons of money. Now, I'm a little leery about going on a long mission because we are bringing our brand spanking new Hellion. Although I am quite fond of her skill set here, we literally cannot afford to upgrade any of these skills. And also, she's not high enough level for that anyway. Our Highwayman and Vestal are upgraded, though. Their equipment and their skills are all level 2. So that feels pretty good. Obviously, our Hellion's going full damage build. Standard stuff here on our Highwayman. Increased damage and accuracy, plus he has a natural eye quirk, which gives him even more ranged skill accuracy, so I doubt we're going to be using open vein very much. Probably a lot of pistol shot, if I had to hazard a guess. Ruins Tactician on our Hellion helps out. I went with increased HP on our Vestal to mitigate this negative quirk a little bit, and then, as always, the Sacred Scroll for increased heals. Then the Antiquarian's going with improved dodge and improved healing. But I actually think, now that I'm looking at it, maybe I'll take that off, and if I'm going to give her dodge, I might as well give the Camouflage Cloak. But I actually think I'm going to give her the Book of Intuition. Since this is going to be a long mission to complete 100% of room battles, we're really going to want to avoid being surprised. Now, I am going to sell some trinkets here to make a little bit of money for our provisions. So I'm going to go ahead and sell this, because we already have one of them. Basically, I'm looking to sell some doubles, like some duplicates here. So we can get rid of a dodge stone. We could get rid of a bleed stone. I basically don't use any of this stuff. Bloodthirst ring. Yeah, I'll sell one of those. I mean, we pretty much know what trinkets we use. I don't think I've ever equipped any of these. I think that'll do it. That almost doubled our available gold, honestly, so I don't want to get too crazy here unloading trinkets if I don't have to. So let's go ahead and provision. Just gonna double check, make sure we are recording. Food is gonna be a big one. That gives us enough for feasting at both camps. That's 4 hunger checks. I kind of want to just bring a bunch of torches to be safe. Like 4 shovels and like 3 keys. Like, I know that's a lot. We're kind of going all in here. And I'm gonna leave this stuff here because we just can't afford to stock up on them. All right, so with the trinkets that we sold, basically we're spending like 2,000 gold to go on this mission. Like, that's not literally true, but that's how I'm gonna choose to frame that. And between the antiquarian and the fact that this is a long mission, we should be fine, assuming we complete it. It is level 1 in the ruins. Not that things can't go sideways here in the ruins, but starting out with scouting makes me feel pretty good. Oh, man. So we gotta go here. We've gotta go here. We've gotta go here. We've gotta go here. How do I want to do this? Well, obviously I want to approach this room from this direction to avoid this battle here. The fewer hallway battles we have to engage in, the better. We do have a secret door here, so I think the strategy here is going to go this way, up, hope for scouting on this end. Because if there are no room battles here, I'm just going to avoid that length, but I suspect there's going to be at least one. So probably this room, come up this route, hit these 2 rooms, hit here, then camp before coming down this way, and then we can camp one more time if we absolutely need to. I like that plan for now. Shouldn't need to burn a torch. I do see that trap there. This isn't the worst fight we could start off with, but it's certainly not the best. The gloves on our highwaymen are actually just, like, hideously ugly. 4 to 8. I would expect that our Hellion can kill this one, right? Like, with Iron Swan. 7 damage, that's pretty good. Conflicted here. I'm not sure what I want to do. Maybe start attacking this guy up front? Ooh! Oh, I hate that. I hate that a lot. Well, I was going to throw out a party heal to take care of these 2. But now it's going to be Divine Grace on our Hellion. Okay, Iron Swan. Yeah, assuming it hits, guaranteed kill. Them damage trinkets, so good. I'm not losing another Hellion here. I refuse. I should absolutely have brought a Crusader with me for stress heals. You know what, let's open Vein and get a kill here before this rabble gets to go. Oh, this is going to be a rough mission.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Having a party that isn't fully leveled is rough, but manageable, I think. Yeah, there we go. Okay, I want all of this.
So clearly in view.
Hang on.
Or is it merely a trick of the light?
Does the antiquarian give us more inventory slots? This is definitely more inventory slots than we normally have, correct? That's gotta be because of the antiquarian. Now, let's select our highwaymen here. Because they're obviously going to be doing our trap disarming. Yeah. Alright, so we might be camping a little sooner than I expected, because with our Hellion being at level 0, her stress is really going to start mounting up. I don't care at all about Curios. Like, you cannot convince me to be interested in those on this mission. Ooh, this could be rough. Alright, I want to guarantee one of these being killed. So do that. 3 damage is not that bad. 8 damage from 2 enemies is kinda bad. I like the dodge. That feels good. 1 point for 3 rounds. Not overly interested in that. I kind of think we just focus in on these jokers in the back. 7 damage hurts. Iron Swan did sort that one in the back out.
Destroy them.
Oh, man. 4 to 8. Yeah. 8 damage on that feels good. Not quite as much healing as I would have hoped for, unfortunately, but did what we could. Get rid of that guy. Now, I guess, a party heal? I like the crit on our Vestal. She's the one who needed the healing the most, so that feels pretty good. Let's get the guaranteed kill here.
Back to the pit.
And then we can start swinging in on this guy, and 8 damage from our Antiquarian is real nice. I mean, I know it's still early, but I'm feeling pretty good about this mission so far.
Maintain the offensive.
Okay. Yeah, just give me all of that.
Victory, but a victory nonetheless.
What does this do? This is presumably some variety of buff? Yes. Plus 10 dodge and plus 15% protect until camp. Maybe should have applied that to somebody other than the Hellion, but I feel pretty good about that, all things considered. We did get some scouting here, so we know there's no room battle here. I don't think that changes the plan, though, admittedly. I'm not interested in that. Also not interested in that. Burn a torch. Come in here. This should be empty, but I was kind of hoping for some more scouting. Yeah, we'll go ahead and eat real quick. I can't afford the stress damage yet. No. Nothing in the world can convince me to be excited about an Iron Maiden right now. Alright, we're doing okay on torches so far. Do want to keep an eye on it, though. I already told you, not interested. Alright, another uneventful hallway. 85, I think that's fine to come in here, because we are still above 75. And it is a room battle. Okay. We did get the surprise, though, which feels good. Oh, 1 away from lethal. You know what? Okay, here's my thought process. Instead of killing this thing with our Antiquarian, let's leave the Acolyte in the 4th position so that she can be Iron Swanned by our Hellion. Start in on the Bone Rabble with the Antiquarian. Although, this will leave a corpse, right?
Press this advantage.
Yeah, so it doesn't matter. Okay. What I was thinking was we could start on the Bone Rabble and then kill this guy with Judgment from our Vestal, but I think this works out just as well. Yeah, that feels good. Okay, 2 kills on our surprise turn is exquisite. The bleed, less so. Focusing in on my Highwayman, that doesn't feel nearly as good. Unfortunately, nothing I can do about your bleed there, buddy. So you're just gonna have to ride that one out. What do I want to do? I think just Nervous Stab. Definitely Divine Grace here for our Highwayman. Mitigate some of that bleed if possible. And then Wicked Hack should sort us out here. Not quite. That's fine. Antiquarian will pick up the slack. I'm actually quite fond of the Antiquarian as a class.
This expedition at least promises success.
We can actually take all of that. I don't want to do the, like, put out the torches, because I'm not going to camp just yet. So I think we just crack into this with one of our keys. Okay. We can't take the busts, actually, which is fine. If there's one thing I need to get rid of, I'm happy to make it heirlooms. Yep. Unfortunately, we do have bleed coming. Might as well eat. That does free up another inventory slot.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
Okay, so far, it looked a little dicey there at the beginning, but I think we're doing okay right now. Hopefully that can continue onward. We do have a fair amount of time left here. We have at least 3 more battles, and you gotta figure this is gonna be one, and there's probably at least 2 on this stretch. So we're nowhere near out of the woods. And these hunger checks are actually, like, coming a little too fast and furious, if you ask me. I have some thoughts on the frequency with which I'm experiencing these. Hopefully we can get some food here, though. No, just a map. Alright. So we do know that's a battle, and we know there's another battle here. Alright, well, no matter how we get to this room, we're gonna have to go through one battle, unfortunately. But only one, so there's no, like, optimum solution. I would have liked a little more scouting than we got, but
The way is lit. The path is clear.
should probably be a little
Require only the
less
strength to follow it.
liberal with my torches there, but it's alright, I think. Really would have liked the surprise here, but oh man, that stress damage is so bad. Yeah, we're gonna have to camp here soon. Let's work on our stress dealers, as always. I like the dodge. That feels good. Oh, the crit. Unfortunately, that does remove the corpse. I think party heal here? Well, let's just get a kill. Don't. Thank you. Thank you. The last thing I needed was you pulling my, my party out of order. That I could not abide.
Eradicated.
Our highwayman's pretty on point right now, which I greatly appreciate, and I guess what goes around comes around, so hey. You should probably keep your blood inside your body, though, bud. Just a suggestion. As far as battles go, though, this hasn't been horrendous. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Easy enough. Definitely want that, and the gold, and absolutely want the deeds.
And insidious killer.
Okay, we can camp twice, so I think just because of where our Hellion stress is at, we come down to this room, camp, and then work our way that way. I don't know if she can do 2 more battles without having some stress relief. Okay, so now we can camp exactly twice. Dude, what is with your bleed? Okay, let's go ahead and camp.
A moment of respite.
Plus 25% HP and minus 10 stress. That's what I am talking about. Now we gotta get... I really wish you wouldn't be, like, bled. Okay, Okay, well, we could do that, but more importantly is our Hellion stress coming down. Oh, does he not have, Well, he doesn't have the thing that prevents us from being, ambushed, unfortunately. Self-only, minus 30 stress, all companions. If not religious, plus 7 stress. If religious, plus 15 stress. Is that worth it? I suspect it might not be. 20, 30, 15. All companions. 75% chance for minus 20 stress. 25% chance for plus 10. I think we just do this. I know the Hellion isn't religious, so it's not going to be great. But it'll help out a little bit. Alright, let's see, that's 2... And then I kind of just want to throw another stress bonus onto our Hellion. So we could do that, just really buff her up. Minus 25% stress for 4 battles is pretty good. We'll wound care our Highwayman just to get rid of the bleed. Let's see, how much? Did not mean to rest there. That's my bad. Okay.
We find victory.
Well, at the very least, we didn't get ambushed, so I guess let's just head on. And this isn't the worst battle we could face, especially with them being surprised. Pistol shot for 10 is a kill, so that feels good. And now we just start chipping away at these guys. How is he looking? 5 HP. Let's just go for the guaranteed kill. That would have killed this one, but you know what? I'd rather not risk it. A miss there, or, you know, the low end of the damage spectrum would have meant 2 attacks, or probably 4 coming in on us before we really had an opportunity to do anything, and that's just not worth it. Definitely gotta heal our Highwayman. I really wish we had some supply items, but only so much can be done about that. Well, the bleed is going to kill him, but I guess we could just do that as well. Alright.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
We'll take everything for now. That shovel might end up going. No. Just for space later. But for now, we can hang on to it. 1,000. Alright, we're not doing incredibly on the antique front, but we're not doing horrendously either. I would love to see a surprise there, but can't win them all. I really hate that, when they just stack up,
Impressive.
stack up stress attacks on one of our units. Alright, 6 damage is fine. Our Vestal should be able to take care of him with a Judgment. Yep, that'll do it. So that feels pretty good. 5 damage, not the worst thing. Yeah, that's more how you damage somebody. Alright. I guess our antiquarian still hasn't learned too terribly much from our Hellion yet. There we go. Okay. Well, that's sorted out. Please give me the gold.
Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
Okay. There's no reason not to crack into this. Actually, you know what? Let's wait. Because we know there's going to be treasure here, and I also want to see what's in this secret room before we spend a key. But actually, you know what? Okay.
Reward
Well,
for a task well performed.
not the best system we could have employed. Because we did, quote, destroy some of the contents. But it is what it is. I'd rather lose some contents out of a sarcophagus than out of a chest. I suspect they have a better loot pool, so I'm not interested in that. I am, however, greatly interested in this. Plus 20% damage until camp. I guess in order to get the stress buff, we've got to use holy water on that. Or like the stress reduction. Well, I would have much preferred that damage bonus go onto our Hellion, but it is what it is. Okay, pretty standard battle here. Gotta get rid of these stress dealers, as always. I like the double resist there. I hate that. Oh, 16 stress, despite her buff. Fantastic. One off of lethal. Actually, that might be better. Because now that leaves a corpse, and it lets the Acolyte get their face smashed in by our Hellion. Okay, who needs healing? Our Hellion. 7 damage is good. Perfectly acceptable. Iron Swan. Oh, life is pain. I don't appreciate that at all. Just gonna have to move our highwayman back into position. Unfortunately. I mean, I guess he could still operate from here. Yeah, I guess I would classify a crit as operating. Okay. So that could have gone a lot worse than it did. Alright, definitely want the food and the gold. And I do want this stuff. The portraits in particular are way more important than the busts. Okay. Well, you need to move back to where you belong. I think our Hellion? So, yep, that gives her dodge and protect again. So that feels pretty good. Alright, we know we have a secret door coming up. So let's go ahead and come in here. Actually, you know what? There we go. There's a locked compartment. Yeah, we've got to, right? Oh, yeah. That's good.
Often low on supplies.
Okay. Well, we could take that. I definitely want the puzzling trapezohedrons. Plus 13% protect, plus 20% stress. Huh. It's an interesting trade. Okay, well, let's get rid of... You know, let's get rid of those two for these. I want that trinket. It's very rare, so the very least, it's going to sell for a decent amount of money. I think probably get rid of the jade for that. And then move along. Not interested in that curio. I am interested in disarming this trap, however. No stress relief because he's not stressed at all. Right, okay. Perfectly acceptable. Okay. This could just be a full-on wipe. Never mind. Those don't leave corpses, unfortunately. But that's fine. Yeah, that felt pretty good. They did get one attack off, but hopefully it's just one. Man, our highwayman's in a bad spot, health-wise. Yep, might as well snag that.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
Oh, I know there's a battle in here. I'm not thrilled with this. Six damage. Oh, geez, the dodge. Oh, I hate it. Well, at least that protect is coming through for us. Yep. We gotta heal our highwayman. He's in way too bad of a spot. Thankfully, we can afford to camp again in, like, this room if we need to. Alright, 7 damage on the Acolyte. Heal our Hellion to help mitigate that bleed. 6 damage from our Antiquarian is beautiful. That dodge. Alright. We were tilting there a little bit, but we've pulled it back. Yeah, I kind of figured we'd get the kill on that one for sure, as opposed to the defender. Don't move her back. Honestly, moving her back is better than stunning her. So, I'm pretty, like, just generally displeased about how that went. 3 to 4. Yeah, that'll work, I guess. Hilarious. 8 damage. Dude, why? Why are you like this? As much as I want to kill this thing, we need to party heal. Okay. You know what? I'm actually just going to party heal again. And then let anybody else take care of this guy. Okay. Ooh, baby.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
Okay. Well, what do we want to get rid of for another stack of gold? Kind of none of this? Because, like, we can use the key, but only on this. And we have to exit out of the victory menu first. Alright, so, yeah, I guess you just say goodbye to all of that. Move him back into position. Then I guess crack into this chest?
If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
Well, sort of wish I had gotten rid of the key for that gold now, in retrospect, but it is what it is. Just go ahead and move along here. I'm really hoping to get scouting in this room, because if I don't have to go down this way, I would be so much happier, because there could be a battle in this hallway and then just an empty room. Oh. Well, there's a battle right here. Didn't quite expect that. Three to 5. All right, yeah. Let's take out the stress dealers, as is our MO.
Well struck.
The crits are actually out of control. It's beautiful. You are like, you don't have any crit bonuses, so you're actually just like really feeling it this week, huh? You know what? That's fine, honestly. Yep, there we go. And
A decisive pummeling.
yet another crit. This is
Foolish
ludicrous. I love it.
low and driven into the mud.
Yeah, I kind of just want to say no to the Jade. We could get rid of the crests, but if I get rid of the crests, I want it to be for some gold. Like, just a straight up pile of gold. So, just move along here. Oh, I was horrified that we were going to get hit with a trap. Alright, and that's another free torch, which feels pretty good. Unfortunately, no scouting here. And a battle immediately followed by an obstacle.
A powerful
Dude, that's the third crit in a row. Who are you? Blangy? You're the real MVP here. Like, I cannot overstate how much you have done for this expedition. I was really hoping for the 9 damage there. But this is also fine. That's less fine. Throw out a heal there. Oh, never mind. I guess I should have just killed him. Yep, definitely should have just killed him. Well, there you go. Oh, no. Okay, hang on. Take that. Take this. Get rid of those to take that. Okay. Move along here.
Even the cold stone seems
I'm going to be
like the
quite displeased if there's a battle, or if there is not a battle in this room. Because we basically came down this way for... Well, I mean, we did get 1,200 gold, so... I'm still a little displeased, but not nearly as displeased as I perhaps could have been. Who's eating more food than they should be? What's your stress at? It's at 50. Excuse me? Said stress over 50, they consume plus 100% food. Not stress at 50. Yeah, well, that's what you get. Although you did dodge it, which I appreciate. Oh, jeez. Alright. Yeah, we gotta get rid of him, like, as soon as humanly possible. This is actually a horrendous battle. Like, all of my least favorite enemies are in this lineup here. Pistol shot, please. Thank you. Party heal, I guess? Oh, man, we're like 2 damage off. Oh, 4 damage, never mind. Why did I think they had 13 HP? That's the Acolyte that I'm thinking of. Right. Honestly, throw all the stress onto our highwayman, please. I beg of you. Gotta heal the highwayman, speaking of him. 5 damage. Another Iron Swan for the back row. 3, of course. Well, sorted that out anyway. So, I guess this is fine. Wow. Okay, so this is just like a ton of stuff. Stun Charm. Overture Box. Plus 15% max HP, plus 8 dodge, minus 2 accuracy. We need it. Absolutely. The Stun Charm, I don't care even remotely about. The Bleedstone, I literally sold to come on this mission, so also do not care about it. Anti-Venom, also largely disinterested. What do we get rid of, though? I guess we get rid of the deeds? Because assuming we finish this mission, we're gonna get a ton anyway. And then we take the Overture Box, which is just actually really good. Yeah, everything else can fall by the wayside as far as I'm concerned. Please be food. No, just a bunch of gold that we can't take. Technically, the Onyx pile could be more valuable for us, assuming we find more Onyx. I think we go with the Onyx for now. And you know what? Let's actually just get rid of the portraits. We need gold more than we need heirlooms right now. Like, that is the main purpose of this mission. Okay. We are out of keys, unfortunately. 9 damage, feels real good. I just want to guarantee that one of these two is going to die this round. Now, assuming our Hellion hits, this one is definitely gone. Our Vestal has some work to do, like a lot of work to do, actually. Start taking this guy out. Heal our Hellion real quick. And then Iron Swan. That'll do it. That feels good. Yep. The crits, they just keep on coming. You really do never miss. You're beautiful. I love it. I was really hoping for a kill and a heal there. Probably should have just given her Divine Grace, but this is fine. Yep. There we go. Inventory, please. Take this. Take that. And the Jade is just gonna have to stay here? Yeah. Okay. I guess we can open this up. How many of these can we stack up? Either way, that is perfectly acceptable. So this has to be a room battle, because we've been to literally every other room, and the mission isn't over yet. Might as well open this up. Take another of those. Don't care about the busts particularly. Free torch always feels good. And another minor antique. Okay, so I should just be looting literally everything with the antiquarian. Alright, burn our final torch. And come in, or final torch in that stack. And then come in for our final battle, which actually isn't a horrendous one. This could be substantially worse. Like, the stress is bad. Like, I don't feel good about it. But it could be way worse. The crits. They just... He's unstoppable. Hands down, my favorite highwayman. Which, I know I shouldn't get attached to characters in Darkest Dungeon, but... I can't help myself. He's too good. Also, you know, the Hellion's pretty much holding things down, as she is wont to do. Yeah, I wanted that kill there. 6 damage is fine, even though he did get an attack off. Our unstoppable highwayman dodged it. Alright, final battle complete. More of this, more of that. I guess we take the crest for now. Continue adventuring, please. Yes. So let's go ahead and snuff the torch.
The darkness holds much worse
and crack into this bad boy.
and boogeymen.
Oh, it's trapped. Well, probably should have cracked a shovel on that, but it is what it is. I guess we didn't need to bring nearly as many torches as I did. Alright, well, might as well head back to the hamlet. I could camp and try and reduce some of this stress. And that might not be the worst idea. But nobody has a skill that reduces stress for everyone. You know what? Let's do it anyway.
Huddled together, furtive and vulnerable. Rats in a maze.
Alright, definitely reduce stress on our Hellion. I don't care about the bleed. If we get ambushed, I'm going to be pretty displeased, but... I guess... Oh, it's one companion? Oh, you're not religious, apparently. Oh, that's good to know. Well, this could have gone better, certainly. Did not mean to do that. That's my bad. Okay, we did not get ambushed, so let's head back to the hamlet here.
More moans return to rest.
All right, let's see how things look. We came out with a new Vestal trinket, which feels good, and a bunch of deeds, 7,500 gold just for completing, plus, you know, 22,000 from collection. So we're in a substantially better place than we were heading into this mission. Ooh, that's a good quirk. This less so. We did get our Vestal Resolve leveling up, which is fine.
I was lord of this place.
All right.
Before the crows and rats
We'll
made it
only
their
meditate.
domain.
All right. Well, let's sort by stress. How are you looking? 47 and 35. Our roster is full, but I do still want to look at our That's pretty good. That's real bad, though. Alright. Yeah, I think we just ignore that for now. Now, our new Hellion, Vox, has like a real bad quirk. How much is it going to cost to get that taken care of? $1,000 gold. I feel like that's worth it because we know Vox is going to be a big part of our team moving forward. So it will give her an off week, but I was probably going to give her an off week anyway. So let's go ahead and do that. Now, as for what we do next week, that's still pretty up in the air. This is actually not, like, a horrendous option, looking at it, though. Yeah, I don't know. I'll sort that out and have it all set up for next episode. For now, that's going to do it. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, consider hitting the like button. As always, feedback is welcome in the comments below. And if you want to see more videos like this, subscribe to the channel. And I will see you next time.